Again, we're talking into these mics when actually
We're on
don't
these
need
ones.
to.
Hello, everybody on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Right. I must remember I've got to press record on the actual creator when we actually do start. So, as you may have seen, we did a live episode for the variety show
We did.
last week. So we thought we'd try it here. Welcome to Chateau de la Robe. You will see dogs bumping into things, the camera might shake, the microphones will bump. A cat at some point, no doubt, will jump on this table and
start trying to eat me.
slobber all over the iPad and all over
Yes.
TG, as it does every single week. For those of you following the variety show, this is the art piece that I did for the show. I'll point out to the camera later.
Yeah, we'll discuss the art thing in the next episode, 74 of the variety show. We'll talk about art.
Yeah, but there it is, among some other little things. Anyway, I'm going to press record and we're just going to get on with it. All right? All right, Governor?
All right.
Let me get my notes up, because, you know, this is the show that's organised.
This is the highly
This
organised
is
show.
the
where
organised
Things are
show.
changing, literally up to yesterday when we introduced a brand new feature.
What did I call it?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
Shit, we're here's something for the viewers.
Yeah.
It'll have a name by the time
And we haven't
get to
even
the end of the
decided
show.
if we're going to use this yet.
Oh, yeah.
The charity shop. And I've just opened it and it turns out it goes all the way up to Voyager.
Oh.
I looked at it, it's like, oh no, that's really dog shit old.
Well,
But
we'll do introductions, guess the intro. We'll have a quick look at this.
Yep, have
And
a
then
quick
we'll,
game of it.
because I've got a funny feeling that we're both going to be talking about Hightail for most of it. let's be honest, everyone. So let's just get started.
Sounds good.
Hello and welcome to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. I'm Rob, that's Tom.
Yeah, fair enough.
You alright?
I do the same to you. I will allow it.
I don't, but you're allowed to be silly here.
No, of course I am. No, I'm all good, bud. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good actually. It's been very busy, lots of busy things going on, but alright, yeah.
Yeah, had a lot going on work-wise as well, and I think I did quite well on what's coming up as well with the guess the intro.
Oh, yeah,
It
of
took
course.
a little bit, but I got there. But
Well,
a few things to discuss in the normal discussion bit, which will probably
Yeah.
drag on too long.
that's what we've got. We've got guess the intro, we've got a little treaty over here.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have a little chat about what we've been up to, and then we're going to speak about...
Starfleet Academy.
Oh, what
We've
episode
got-
are you on?
I've just watched 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, have I watched 3?
Yes, because you told me to watch the next 2 so we could talk about it.
Did I watch it?
That's the pranking one.
Fuck. Yes, I did watch it.
Yes,
Because
you did.
there's a 4th episode out now.
The 4th is out now.
I have not watched that one. I have no idea what the 4th episode's about.
Neither do I.
By the time this is out, there'll be 5.
Probably. So next episode, we'll be confused again.
Yeah, and then after we've spoken about Arrival, or The Arrival, Arrival.
No, The Arrival,
Arrival. Oh,
not
fuck me.
Arrival. Arrival
Fuck
is the
me.
modern film with Amy Adams.
The one with Charlie Sheen in it.
Yes.
And the weird,
Arrival, 1906.
legs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we've got a little thing going forward when we, instead of just lazily choosing what we're going to do this time, we've got a new little game that we're going to do every time, which is going to choose for us. That's fun. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Good idea. You might want to bring your mic up because it's, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, because it's got to get a little bit used to it.
Because I also set it up for you, so
Yeah.
that's the wrong thing.
It's
about
to set it up how you set yours up. Yeah, probably the right way. Right. See, I told you, organised. Guess the intro is back. Dun, dun,
Yay.
dun. How do you think you got on? Before I press any buttons or anything, how do you think we got on?
I 100% aced it,
Yeah?
excluding the one that I think I've got right by doing kind of deduction.
Well, the thing you said about episodes, I'm not really that worried about. Let's say, for an example, it was a Voyager episode.
Mm-hmm.
You can just say Star Trek to me. We all fucking know. Unless it's really obvious and I think, no, that's not good enough, you can tell me. Do you know what I mean? That's good enough.
Yeah, but the one that it's the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
I know there's a Star Wars one, but there is multiple Star Wars
You
series.
saying Star Wars is enough.
Oh shit! Okay, well,
Yeah, because it's, as I said,
the
off
dogs
air,
are attacking.
The dogs are attacking. Because you're not a Star Wars guy, I'll happily let you just say Star Wars. Now, somebody did say the exact correct answer, so They might be
okay.
in the VIP section or the Winners' Lounge. Those of you that don't know, and for whatever reason you're starting this terrible podcast at season 3, you would have heard at the start of the show, people watching live, hello, by the way, this one's live on YouTube. At the beginning of the episode, have the theme tune, but we also we put in 6 clips from sci-fi or sci-fi adjacent media. So films, TV shows, whatever, games sometimes.
And this 6 are very stretched. They are, not stretched. They are a long way apart. They are the most random selection of sci-fi I think you've done to this date.
Yes, because I wanted to try and do, one of them I've done before, but I was trying to do ones I haven't done before. That's where it's getting difficult because I've got quite a few of these now that Link. He's trying to get
under the table.
Hang on, go on then. Andrew, go.
He normally goes under and then curls up on her feet.
Right, I'll tell you what, I'll move this chair out your way. Go round.
Great content.
Go round. Yeah, sorry for everyone. It's great for the people on camera. They can't even see him either.
The people on camera can't see him and they're about to not hear the 6 sounds either.
Right, okay. Let's just start. The first one. Easy one.
Cannot mistake Gillian Anderson and the X-Files.
I think I accidentally told that first one to be all of them.
I think you did.
Yeah, never mind.
X-Files.
Yes, X-Files, yeah. I know I did the obvious one last time, when Scully meets Mulder for the first time. That was what I did the first time I did X-Files. Anyway, yeah, absolutely right. Next one.
That's the Jetsons.
It's the Jetsons, yeah.
I haven't seen the Jetsons in so long. And I can tell you the only reason I know that was the Jetsons is because a few years ago, my mother-in-law was asking, what would you like for your birthday? And they were cheap, so I asked her for the complete first seasons of 1 and 2 of the Flintstones. Mm-hmm. Hanna-Barbera. Yep. Advert at the very beginning is Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, and then a few other of the shows. Now,
this may or may not be true, but I chose the Jetsons because I heard a rumour they were making a live action.
They're
either making a live action or they were remaking the cartoon, and Jim Carrey had something to do with it.
Oh, I thought he'd retired several times later.
So he's retired as in he's not looking for work, but if something comes up like Sonic comes up that he actually likes, he'll do.
Fair enough, okay.
By the way, Sonic is fucking brilliant.
The Sonic films are brilliant. Now you finally saw them.
Yeah, now I've seen all of them multiple times now. Next.
So that is obviously Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker, blah, blah, blah. I put it down as Ahsoka because that's the only one I could think that we haven't had a clip from yet. And this is when you tell me, no, I have done a clip from it before.
You're correct that it's Ahsoka, and no, don't think I've done a clip of it.
Yeah, there you go. Because I know you've done The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I know you've done...
Did Rogue One.
Yeah. So I thought the only other one that it could be, excluding the films, is going to be something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Ashoka. That's all I've...
Nope.
So I don't know who that character is. I know nothing about it. And it was really difficult to find a clip that I might think anyone knows because I haven't seen it. I don't know what it was all right. So that's just from the trailer. So you can hear all the music in the background, which is a bit rubbish. Anyway, next. And go out.
Now, I don't know if you chose this because, like me, your TikTok feed has started kind of feeding in these.
No.
Oh, fine. Okay, Babylon 5.
Yeah, Babylon 5.
I haven't watched it for years. I remember when it first came out, it was a Channel 4, if I remember rightly. I watched a handful of them, but they were just a bit too weird, along with Farscape. I loved
Farscape.
I need to give it another try, but I didn't give it enough time when I was younger. I think I was just into my early teens when Farscape came out, so women had appeared.
Yeah, I do really like Farscape. And the good thing about Farscape, the two main characters that end up being in Stargate. So when they cancelled Farscape, the main character and the love interest, who's also a really fucking cool character, anyway, not just like a woman.
Yeah.
They ended up both being in Stargate.
Now, funnily enough, you saying about
SG-1.
Stargate, apparently this year recording for a Stargate project in London.
Yeah, another film. I think they're rebooting the films.
It's oh god damn
I
it!
think they're rebooting.
You don't need to reboot that film.
It's a fucking brilliant
it's
film.
a great
yeah,
film.
it's got. Hopefully, it'll be on the list. Should be.
I don't think it is,
Be
but we can
prepared.
always add some to the end.
The
of
wife's
that
just got
spell.
home and Link's trying to get out from under the table. My leg is stopping him from knocking all of the camera equipment over. Okay, right. So yeah, you're right. Babylon 5. Next.
It's funny you put this one because again, it's another one. I got it for Christmas this year. Logan's Run.
Logan's Run. Yeah.
Have you ever seen
severely
it?
edited that clip, by the way, because it's quite a lot longer than that.
Yes, it's a lot long. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's a weird ass film. I think that must be on the list. Again, if it isn't, we'll add it to the list because I've got it on Blu-ray. It's a good film.
I've watched a lot of clips of it though.
It's
now.
of its time and it's long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's long.
What's it even about?
Basically, everyone has a death day. They have a crystal in their hand.
Right.
And I've forgotten, I think it's even The Simpsons.
Sounds like
No,
numbers.
might be Futurama. Futurama might rip the piss out of it. But when their crystal turns a certain colour, they go and get executed because it's the end of their life and they believe that they go off to somewhere better. And,
Right.
and it's all because this kind of post-apocalyptic lies that they're all living in this perfect society but they can't leave it.
Right.
And then finally, the main character's one changes. Actually, I don't want to. I want to be a runner. And there's basically a police force that chase after the runners and just
Sounds
execute.
quite fun.
It's not a bad film.
I mean, I'm sure there's a film called Numbers or something with Justin Timberlake that's similar. He has a tattoo on his hands.
In Time.
In Time, is that what it's called? In Time.
In
right.
Time, on my list. Basically, they stop aging at the age of 25.
That's it.
And then their countdown, and basically you can trade, you can win, you can buy time.
Yeah.
But when your clock finishes, you're gone, you're dead.
Yeah, puff. Right, last one.
That's Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, that's right. An easy one.
Nanu.
So well done. You got them all right.
Yay!
Hooray! Welcome to the Winners' Lounge. The bouncers will let you in this time, as you didn't get in at Christmas, did you?
I slipped
You've been out in the
back.
cold. You've been out in the cold all this time.
Of course.
Somebody did get them all right, and they also did get the Star Wars one correct. Would you like to know who it is? You can probably guess.
Is it...
Actually, no, hold on. No, hold on, because you can't start naming people. I'm just going to tell you.
or J?
J.
Oh, well done, James.
So well done, James. Golly gosh, what's your Blue Sky handle again? Because I'm supposed to be doing shout-outs with people's Blue Sky handles, aren't I, and stuff. Because he hasn't got Twitter. So it was something at Blue Sky. He's got a really weird one, isn't it? Jimbo.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, right. Super A to Z at Jimbo86.bsky.social is the Blue Sky.
That's the one.
So Jimbo86, well done, mate. You got all of them correct. Even though at first you didn't hear the Mork and Mindy one at the end.
And
I told you there's 6, not 5. But well done, mate. He's a frequent flyer in the Winners' Lounge. He's got his own section. He's in the VIP at the moment.
Yeah.
He's got special access. Anyway, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at this cool thing you've got over here.
Yeah. Right, first of all then, hello everybody in the chat. So let's say hello to Hairy Chin, Lightly Used Pod, SideQuest TGC. I said lightly used already. What have we got here? So we've got the Sounds Good, which is good. Her standalone show did Ahsoka Dirty, so that's from Lightly Used. And definitely give Farscape a rewatch.
As in because it's rubbish or because it's good?
I presume because
Who are they
good.
talking to, me or you? Because I thought it was good.
Probably me at that point, but
Okay.
I'm guessing it's probably because it was good.
Yeah.
So that is what's going on in the chat at the moment. I've just got to bring up, how long have you had that watch?
Oh no, it's not cracked. It's a screen protector.
Oh, thank God
And that
for
that only happened today.
I only gave it to him a couple of weeks ago. I
Oh
was like,
no. Well, you know I dropped it the day you gave it to me.
no.
Outside.
Oh, you prat.
On the way home. So you gave me the watch, drove home, spoke to a neighbour outside, it fell out of my pocket, face down, landed on the concrete floor, and I got the tiniest little chip. But with this on, you can't see it. This
that might
literally happened today.
That might
this.
have been the chip that I put in it, to be fair.
Okay. Well, it literally, it comes as a pack of 3, so I just need to put a new one on.
Ah.
It started fraying the other day, and yeah, I don't know what I did today specifically at work, but it's, it all started coming off for some reason.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
Watch
random
us.
conversation, watch conversation.
WatchCon. Welcome to WatchCon.
what are we doing now? Star Trek trivia, aren't we?
Okay.
So, right, let's put that in the middle then. And let's have a look at the rules. Go.
Right, you've brought along a lovely little box.
So, Trekkie trivia, bought in the British Heart Foundation for 3 of the Great British Pounds.
Woo!
Content, 2,400 questions. 1 die, 1 pencil, 1
One of us has got to die.
Yep.
Oh my God!
2,400 questions. I think I died.
Well, let's get started, everyone. What's the time? It's 10 to 10.
We like Star Trek, but we don't like it that much.
Yeah, baby.
We're not going to play by the rules. Each player should take a
fuck no.
scorecard. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are a column down this blah, blah, blah.
Already I want to know what this one is because I've seen the answer.
So, oh, right, okay. These numbers correspond with the symbols. 1 is generations, 2 is 1 to beam up, 3 it's life but,
Oh, yeah.
4
okay.
is star date, 5 is other frontiers,
It
and
makes
6
sense when
is
you see the card.
singularities. Right, okay.
Right, I'm going to ask you just as a warm up. I'm going to ask you
Well,
questions.
I think we won't play it properly. We'll just do
I'm
some
just going to give you a
cards.
warm up.
But what's interesting is you look at that box. Yeah, it looks so crappy and old. And if you look at the brand on it, it's a Paul Lemond Games, and I remember seeing those sort of things. Early '90s, late '80s, things like the Paul Daniel Magic set was the same company, I think. So I was expecting this to be like the Next Generation, the original series, and maybe the original films. But no, it's all the way up to Voyager.
Teen to adult. We're too old.
Oh, well, mentally I'm not, so that's fine.
It does look Trekkie at the front. Anyway,
it does, right,
I'm
okay.
making weird noises with this. It's in the way of the...
If you're going to have a deck of cards, I'm going to have a deck
Oh, I was
of
only
cards.
grabbing... I just saw the answers. So, okay. This one's Gen, whatever Gen is.
Generations.
In Star Trek 4, Dr. Gillian Taylor is an expert on what animals?
Whales.
Yeah, let me finish. I'll start it so I'll finish. A couple of which were
That's what she
transported
said.
through time with her. Yeah, you're quite right. Humpback whales is the full answer.
Humpback whales, George and Gracie, which we'll talk about when we talk about Starfleet Academy.
Yeah, of course.
Right, okay, I'm going to do a beam. Oh, right, actually, no. You're
Beam
not
me
that.
up,
You're
baby.
not that au fait, are you, with the original series?
No.
So that would be a bit of an unfair one. Oh God, yeah, you wouldn't get that one in a million. Would you get that one? Oh, okay. You know, you've not seen much Deep Space Nine either.
Nope. I really like it, but I've not seen much of it. Not enough to answer some Trek trivia questions about it. So, just the person
here
who
you
started a Star Trek podcast doesn't really know very much about Star Trek.
So OnlyFans, OF, which future Star Trek
Yes!
actor played the passenger in the Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet? It's one of the 2 big names from the original series, so I'll give you a 50-50. on that
Loki,
one.
get down, please. He's on the counter. Oi!
What a cheeky dog.
Yeah.
Which future Star Trek actor played the passenger in the Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet?
He plays one half of
Oh dear.
of Neelix's character.
No,
No.
original series character. This one. That's why I said it's one of 2 main.
Because
characters.
Tuvok's is in Next Generation actually.
Yeah, but this is to do with the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I don't know.
It was William Shatner.
Oh,
Twilight Zone.
didn't he host the Twilight Zone?
No, he was an actor in it a couple of times before, and I think Twilight Zone, if I remember correctly, and sorry, I made a load of mess here, just like tapping the microphone. Sorry, Steve.
Everyone there's going, shut up, did you?
Pretty sure Twilight Zone was quite a few years before Star Trek. And yeah, he played a few characters in it. But anyway, yeah, that was William Shatner.
Oh, okay. Right, I'll give you one.
Ooh.
Oh, you'll like this one. Beam. In the casting call for TNG, which character is described as possessing intelligence, personality, beauty, and the natural walk of a striptease queen?
Oh God, that can't be Worf.
I wish it was.
Oh, please don't tell me that's Deanna Troi.
No.
Beverly Crusher?
Beverly Crusher, yeah. Would you say she's got the natural walk of a striptease queen?
No. I would never have thought of her in that way at all. I know Picard does, but there you go. I'm just having a quick look here. Okay, here you go. You liked Voyager.
Yeah, I love Voyager. I don't think I'm going to know any trivia questions, but go for it.
Okay, so this is Star. In the Voyager episode, Bliss, Seven and Naomi Wildman are the only crew members not afflicted with which delusion?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know, the cheese.
That they found a way home. It's the entire episode where the crew, except for those two, think that they found their way home.
You know what I see when the person who sat here writing this, you know the comic book guy from the fucking Simpsons? He sat there going...
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to be touching the cards that he originally wrote. Let's put it that way.
They got someone else to do the prints, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you one more.
So from Lightly Used, by the way, Shatner was in 2 Twilight Zones, and you're right, if that's Adam, you did give us that one in the group chat the other day. That's the one he said William Shatner was in, and that we should.
Oh shit, he did say that.
Watch that one.
He did say that. Sorry, Adam, you're absolutely right. He did say that. Who comes face to face with a 15 years older version of himself in the Voyager episode Timeless?
Ooh.
Full name, or you don't get credit for this one. Full name. I want his full name, as we know it.
Is that Harry Kim?
No, that's not his name.
It is Harry Kim.
It's not his name, though, is it?
He's annoyed because I've got it right.
I want his full name, as we know him on this show.
Oh my God.
How dare!
Oh God, what did we used to call him?
Dirty Kim.
Dirty Kim.
Dirty Kim, the sex pest.
Yes, but then again, if you look back at TNG, Geordie was the sex pest. I wonder if Harry Kim bought his book. It's like, right, my favourite TNG actor. All right, yeah, I've got to base myself on Geordie LaForge.
Who would have been the sex pest in Deep Space Nine? The Doctor was a sex pest.
The Doctor's the sex pest.
Which is not a good character to be the sex pest.
And the original series was William Shatner.
William Shatner. So who is it?
So every series has a sex pest.
So who is it in...
In Enterprise, it's the Texan, because he ends up pregnant, doesn't he? Oh, no, not pregnant. He ends up infected or something.
He's
Space
the engineer.
Gonorrhea.
He's the engineer.
Yeah.
And then, other series we've got Strange New Worlds. Who's the sex pest in Strange New Worlds?
Ooh.
It might be Spock. He's the one shagging everyone.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Spock. And then in Discovery, it's no one because you're not allowed to have sex.
No, it would have been...
Tilly. That's why she's like she
I
is.
know, it would have been Tilly. Oh, sugar. Who would it have been? Yeah, no, the only person who's banging around in that is the captain lady and the guy that she has 2 boyfriends, so that's the closest she could have.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think...
No more sex
To
pests.
be fair, even I wouldn't be able to get
This is where we knew... This is what Paramount did to Star Trek. They removed the sex pests. That's the massive failure of Paramount and Star Trek.
Yeah, fair... Oh my God, no. Even I wouldn't get half of fucking these. I wouldn't even get a quarter of them. Right, okay, how well do you know the films? The original series.
Let's find out.
In which film is Kirk reunited with his abandoned son? It's what most people consider the best of them.
Oh, it's because the Bane guy plays him. No, I'm thinking of the fucking...
That's...
Jesus Christ.
You're thinking of the terrible Star Trek film.
Oh, I don't know.
Nemesis.
Number 3.
Wrath of Khan number 2. What?
Okay.
Right, well, we've proven that we are definitely not a Trek podcast anymore.
We've never been a Trek podcast.
Space might give you the horn according to Lightly Used. More studies are needed.
Gives me the horn, baby.
Every episode does have a sex pest in it. Every series.
Yeah, but as I said, Paramount have ruined it now. There's no more sex pest. Who's a sex pest in Lower Decks? All of them.
Yeah, all of them are fucking... that shower, that one where... Is it the one where they're doing the exercise with the VR system and everyone's just having sex?
Oh, and they're all just banging. Yeah, it's so good. Anyone who hasn't seen Lower Decks, we said it before, go fucking watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Do you want to do more Trek next and just get Starfleet Academy out of the way?
Yeah, we could do that now, yeah.
I better bring up my notes.
Oh, because you've got notes. I haven't got notes.
Oh, I've only got little bits of notes. It's fine. And yeah, I told you, after it saying it was a poor connection, it's now back to excellent with no warnings at all.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Star Trekking across the Academy-verse.
Oh dear. Okay.
Like it or not, episode 2 and 3, because I don't think you hadn't seen 2.
No, so I had only seen number 1, and I'd come away from it, and we'd said...
Spoilers, everybody.
We'd not been horrendously harsh about it, but we'd said a couple of the characters we weren't that fond of, and the way the first episode was done could have been chopped and changed. So we didn't need to see all of Rebel Without a Clue's kind of storyline straight at the beginning. They could have chopped it in and it would have made much more sense.
Now you've seen episode 2, when I made the comment about the character that he could have come out to, do you see where I'm coming from now? That girl, that should have been the person, that moment when they're in that kind of courtyard, having that moment.
100%. So I'm not going to reassure it. I actually really enjoy it.
I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. I think people are on a hate train for it.
You've got the same problem with any fandom right now, which is all of the diehard fans are just review bombing it.
Yeah.
This, and I was thinking about this on the way over, and the best way I can describe it is you had Prodigy, which was an aim to get younger children into Star Trek.
It's not working with my son, by the way. Can't even get him to turn it on.
But that's just the way it is. This is how to get teenagers into Star Trek. It is aimed
teenage
at
girls.
It's aimed. No, I don't even think it's a teenager. I think there's a lot to it that is aimed purely at teenagers, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's actually really pretty good now. The more I've watched of it, the more I've kind of acclimatized to the characters that are involved in it. Actually, sorry, I should say it like one of those horrible people, like one of the actually, it's really not there. No, I'm really quite actually getting into liking Holly Hunter's captain, actually. I'm actually quite enjoying the idea that she's only come back because of the children, and the fact that, so episode 3 introduces this. Well, should we do episode 2 and then episode 3?
Just do it all together. Just make it all together.
That they've introduced the fact that Starfleet Academy really is this brand new thing with only a couple of hundred cadets in it. And what's still running is the War Academy.
Yeah.
And I love that idea that actually, since the burn and everything's gone wrong and they're still trying to work out how to protect themselves and make sure that they are protected, that they just have a school dedicated to war. And actually, she's just had enough of it, and she's had her 200 years that she's been alive, and she's just like, you know what, fuck this.
She's 400, isn't she?
400, so I'm just really fucking chilled out now. I don't really care about this, and I care about the kids and making sure they get through this, and that we actually start building relationships with them rather than killing everyone,
I think,
which is what it had become.
I get that vibe from her, that, yeah, she's so old now, she's just like gone past that kind of normal kind of thing. Like, she's like, look, none of this is worth it. When you see it all from what I've seen, just trust me, none of this is worth it. There's the things. This isn't the Star Trek I wanted. But does it mean that I dislike it? No, I actually don't mind it. I'm liking it more than I liked Discovery for the first 3
100%. So it's already been Discovery in my books,
which means it's not the worst Star Trek around.
No,
it's just, the kids, just the kids aspect. It's got this Twilight element to it that I don't like. And I'm never going to get over that. And it's just like, they are the biggest group of clever, dumb people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, just fucking, they're so up their own fucking arses. And like, as if those characters would act like that. So that's what I get in my head. Like, even like...
This is the problem, isn't it? No, none of them until... Funny enough, none of them until episode 3. So episode 1 and 2, none of them were given redeeming features.
No.
None of them. Fish Boy, which I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I find him really annoying.
I think he's annoying, but now they've given him some semblance of exposition. So he's basically meant to be the top of everything because that's what his family demand of him. And the fact that their family aren't even reading his messages that he sends back daily for them is quite a heartbreaking thing, especially when you've got kids. You think, oh my God.
He needed that. That character needed that because he was just too unlikable.
To give up the captaincy for that 3rd episode was perfect.
Yes.
He absolutely needed that because it's grounded him and it's now given him a story arc that actually I can vaguely care about. Lithe, I really like her. I think she's a really good character.
Okay, now which one's that?
The one with the weird eyebrows.
One with a weird eye.
She became
I liked
the
her the
captain.
whole time. Yeah,
Yeah,
liked her the whole
she's
time.
been solid since episode 1 actually, because she seems to be the perfect mix of trying to.
It's not the only thing solid.
Oh dear, trying to. No, I'd go for the Betazoid girl. Gluing the two sides together. She's right bang in the middle. She's kind of merging the two main male characters.
Yeah, yeah.
And kind of helping kind of bridge them, I guess. The Betazoid storyline, really solid. Mm-hmm. Quite like the idea of it. You could see exactly where it was going. As soon as she raised her eyebrows at him, you knew it's going to end up in she'll get in trouble. There'll be this whole thing. And it's almost like there's a South Park episode where 2 homeschool kids appear in South Park and they beg to be sent to the normal school. Yeah. And then they both completely change what sort of character they are. It's an exact mirror of that. But what I will say about episode 2, if there was an episode of Star Trek that's been done as fan service, fuck me, this is the episode.
Yeah.
Everything's named after characters. So you've got the tree, which is named after the caretaker that Picard tells Wesley Crusher to go, Boothie, to go and, it may even be the park that's named after him. Oh, go and see Boothby because he looks after blah, blah, blah. You've then got...
you've got the Wall of Fame.
The Wall of Fame in episode 1. And you've got the Kirk, whatever room it was, the Turner room, whichever it was. They go and see the whales and the 2 humpback whales. They were... I'm surprised they just didn't go full on. That's George and Gracie, by the way. Yeah. We've named them after the first 2 that were rescued by Captain Kirk and Leonard. And I'm surprised they really didn't do that. My favourite part of episode 2 though, and it did actually make me crease up, when she walks off from the park when they've just first met and he's climbing the fence, and the 2 security people beam in. Yeah. Where are you going? Over there, Borg! Yeah. And they still turn and look like they're going to go for it. It's like, that's brilliant. Even after the burn, the Borg are still the threat.
I was surprised. There was a bit that in episode 3 that normally, sorry, this might get me in trouble, I would groan at. I'll just go, oh, here we go. But it was with my 2 favourite characters. Okay. The woman who I don't know either of their names. The woman who's in Discovery, the science lady, short hair, who's just wicked.
Tig. I can't think of her name in it, but yeah.
And the Klingon cross other woman.
Oh yeah.
Who are in a relationship together.
Yes.
And it was interaction.
We were having dinner. We were having turducken, and now we're not having turducken.
Yes, she's just.
Oh, we'll take you out for dinner. It's fine. Yeah. We're going to French. Yeah. And I want this.
Yeah. They couldn't have put the 2 perfect characters together for comedy gold in a relationship.
It was brilliant.
Because they're so polar opposite in every way. Like, they shouldn't be in a relationship together.
It was absolutely... The dialogue for that scene was perfect. Yeah. And it was so well bounced off each other. It was just so good.
Because it kind of made the Klingon lady a bit pouty in her kind of...
Yeah, she's stomping
like a little toddler, kind of. Whereas all the times before, she just came across as just being a really loud and angry Klingon. But yeah, this same energy, but actually paired against the Tig character, was a bit like a toddler having a tantrum. Yeah. You weren't there, Daddy. Why were you not there, Daddy?
We've been there.
Oh, I want macaroni cheese, Daddy.
Now, going back to episode 2. I doubt it is, but did you spot the Red Dwarf reference?
No.
So
maybe at the time.
He's in the office getting told off by Holly Hunter, the rebel without a clue. I've forgotten what his name is.
Jedward.
We'll stick with Barry.
Jellab.
And he's getting told off, and he's like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. Oh, I've got to get that replicator fixed as well. The soup was cold. And she turns around. It was gazpacho.
Oh yes, it's
meant to be so.
Yeah. And that is Red Dwarf.
I do wonder if that's a whole because of Rimmer bringing him his piping hot bowl of gazpacho soup, and it's meant to be served cold. So I do wonder if that was a little throwback to that one.
Because as if they're still eating gazpacho soup.
So, episode 3. Are they Vulcans? Are they Romulans? Is that a Vulcan and a Romulan in the War Academy? Because if they are, they're certainly letting their emotions go.
Yeah, I think one of them is certainly the boy's a Vulcan.
Yeah, and he's a bit more held back. She's a lot more fiery, so I'm guessing she's Romulan.
I think he was a Vulcan because he did he was still being an arsehole, but it was like logical arseholery. Because in his head, he's like, no, this is a great chance for me to try and manipulate these people or whatever. Whereas her, she was just being a bitch.
Yep.
Which seems pretty Romulan to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Based on the TNG Romulans.
Well, I like the human that was with them. The human lad, when the three of them on the stairs talking to the Klingon, which was a very funny scene.
Yeah.
When he's trying to do jokes to him, and he's just super
I heard a
awkward.
Klingon joke the other day. I must share with you.
Oh God, what was the joke? Because it was so funny. Because the end of it was like they don't say that, they scream. Or say fucking.
Yeah. Wait, there is something in my They're screaming.
Yeah,
it's such a weird one.
It was actually a very funny joke. But he's just in the. I almost thought, I'm calling it now, there's going to be a love interest between that lad and that Klingon.
It already is. I think it's episode 4.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Why is the hologram
grown incoming?
Why is the hologram character exercising?
I don't know. But they certainly used her as a hologram when she needed to get shot.
Yeah, they used her as a hologram then. And then what made me laugh as well is, why have you custom made her own jacket? Surely if she's a hologram, you just go program it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck knows. Anyway.
Yeah, the hologram bit is that's my thing that I still think is the down point of it, is that character is basically, you're just going to use it all. The Doctor was amazing with his singing, by the way. Love that.
Yeah, he's great. I'd want to kind of apologise to the actress who does play the hologram. Whereas before, I just kind of thought, she's the chubby character over there. Actually, she's not. She's a fucking unit. Unit as in muscly.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, clearly does like some kind of...
They're all fucking muscly.
Yeah, clearly she does like some kind of deadlifts and stuff like that. Just looking at her shape. Because when she was in the outfit for that, it's like, she's like a triangle.
Yeah.
So, and because they only ever show the top half of her, she just looks like this kind of stubby little kind of thing. But actually, no, she's not. She's fucking unit, so good on her.
But yeah, she's the Tilly.
Anyway, she's the Tilly, and I find her really
of
annoying.
Starfleet Academy, and I can't stand her.
It's annoying. It's not the actress's fault.
No, it's not.
Not that she's ever going to listen to this.
It's
not
the
her
character
fault.
and how the character's been written.
Yeah, she's
annoyingly.
probably doing it exactly how they ask. Anyway, we've spoken enough about this. I think it is good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not rubbish. I would like it to be different. I would like it to be better. But I'm watching it, and I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it to the end. Probably.
Yeah, I am, and it's been scheduled for series 2. So. Obviously, the negative reviews are just review bombs. Yeah.
Well, as we said last time, Stranger Knows is going to go to 5. I think this will do 2, and then that'll be it.
Probably. But give it a try.
Right.
That's what she said.
Cool, blimey, Governor. We're running over.
Hang on. You can't run over something that hasn't got a dedicated time.
Well, an hour. An hour. It's on the fucking document here. Look,
when was the last time your episode hit an hour?
What was that really shit film we watched?
War of the Worlds?
I think one of the War of the Worlds was probably less than an hour because we just were like, the third time we'd watched the War of the Worlds film.
Oh, God,
fuck,
yeah.
I've had
and there's
enough.
like Ice Cube, you've ruined. Oh, dear.
Oh, no, yeah, the Ice Cube on the Amazon War of the World one. One of the worst films I've ever seen. As well as the Alien one that we thought was going to be about aliens, and they weren't even fucking in it.
They're in it for like 30 seconds at the end, and then
Alien Requiem or something.
Yeah, Alien Rubicon.
Rubicon, yeah. Jesus, that film was terrible.
I would have preferred a can of Rubicon instead.
Oh my lord. Come on then. Apart from the obvious thing that I know you've been up to, which we'll get to at the end because we're both going to talk about it. What have you been doing?
Right, let's see.
Come on.
Kay and Jem and I partly joined in. Kay has now watched all the Hunger Games films, not the prequels, but she is going to watch that because she wants to see the new one at the cinema this summer. Mm-hmm. Kay did the typical teenage child thing, which is, I'm not watching, I'm not interested, and then just looked at her tablet, looked up, tablet, looked up, tablet, tablet got turned off, and now she's claimed it's her favourite all-time film. She's watched through it twice now.
Nice.
And she's said already, that's my Halloween costume for this year.
Oh, wicked.
So it's pretty ingrained in her. But Jem's just started her on Twilight, so I'm definitely not joining in on that one.
Twilight doesn't get quote-unquote good until the last 2. And there's a half, slightly resembles a good scene where they all fight. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The rest of it is trash.
I think the only reason you could possibly even get me to watch it is because Michael Sheen's in it. Mm. And I think he doesn't turn up to the last couple of films, like you say. I don't know how often he's in it.
I think he might be in it very briefly before, because he's in charge of the vampire court.
Right, okay.
So I think he might be in and about.
Fine, okay. I'll stick with watching Passengers where he's just a bartender. Otherwise, I can't remember if I told...
He's a bartender in something else too, by the way.
Probably.
A robot bartender in another thing.
Oh.
I think he's in...
He's typecast then.
Yeah, I think he's a robot bartender in Altered Carbon.
Right.
Maybe
not seen
Someone
that
can
one.
correct me on that. Adam, correct me.
Can't remember if I've said I've seen this, but 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple I did a few weeks ago. I can't remember if we said it on the show, so I'm not going to go into that, other than it's very good.
We did, because we spoke about the zombie with a massive cock.
There we go. Yes, we did. Saw Iron Lung at the cinema.
Yes.
Now, I had no idea what the game was about, so I went into it completely blind. Now, are you looking forward to seeing it, or are you planning on seeing it?
I plan on seeing it.
Fine, so I won't do any spoilers. All I can say is, from the discussion that I had with Sudo, who came with me to see it...
Yeah, what did they think?
They enjoyed it as well, but what they've said is the game got an expansion called Lore, which basically expanded on the story. You get thrown into the film immediately with maybe 60 seconds of speech explaining what's kind of... not even what's going on, just this has happened, and then it is basically the game from what I've kind of an expansion on the game. Very little more to do with the story in it. And for me, I enjoyed the film, but I would have loved to have had maybe 10 minutes of just maybe seeing the silent, what did they call it? The silent, oh shit, I can't remember. What do they call it when the Christians believe when everyone gets, is it the reaped? No.
When everyone gets sent off to heaven.
When everyone gets sucked up into the sky, leaving us all on Earth to burn.
Oh, shit.
I know, my brain's gone completely. But
yeah, the rapture.
The silent rapture is what they call it in Ireland. I would have liked kind of 10 minutes of seeing kind of that, and then seeing the ships floating around, looking at these desolate moons, fighting and scrapping and whatever. Yeah. You don't get that.
I watched
Mark... It's not bad. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched Markiplier talk about it yesterday, because he wrote it, he financed it, he directed it, he acted in it. I think he did a lot of the 3D graphics himself. He put a lot of money into it. He's done things like, so he could only afford, I think, to have it in cinemas for one weekend. That's it.
Yeah, it was all self-funded, which is amazing.
And a lot of the things in America, he comped all of the food for people in some of the cinemas. So if you went to cinema to see it, you didn't have to pay for any of the food. He comped it all, because he was trying to get people to go. And the bad thing for him, I feel very sorry for him, he's getting fucked over by Hollywood. He was the #1 selling film that weekend.
Yep.
But that other film came out that weekend as well. That horror film, it's not called Get Out, it's called like She something or whatever. And you look it up on IMDb, it's the top film here at the moment. Basically, they've taken him off the charts. So certain charts you'll go and you'll see his film #1.
Yeah.
But some of the other main charts aren't listing him at all, his film at all, as being on the
Not
charts.
Primate.
No, it's...
Return to Silent Hill. No, that's apparently trash.
No, it's... Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to cut this because...
Send Help? Oh no, that's not been... that's TBC.
That is Send Help, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it's Send Help then.
Yeah, I think it's Send Help, because that only just came out.
Yeah, either way, no, it deserves a lot more love than it got. I really, really...
But he was very, he was crying in the video, bless him, because he's just like, it's for a moment, even if it was just one day, I know that I was the #1 film in America.
Yeah.
And I think that is wicked.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it deserves it. It was an enjoyable film.
I'm glad it's not rubbish.
No, it's not. I will warn you that if you're not the sort of person that can enjoy watching a film that is one person on screen and one person on his own, with only the voices of other people...
Oh, I like it. I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
Well, it's a bit Tom Hanks in the, whatever it is, Castaway, you're on your own sort of thing. And, I enjoyed it. I could have done with a bit more story to it, maybe a bit more exposition, but I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was good. Otherwise, the only other bits I've got really to talk about are I rewatched the Disney terrible sci-fi film that's really dark called The Black Hole.
No,
it's great sci-fi, but it's trash as well. And then, talking about trash, Smallville is on Netflix, so I thought, you know what?
Oh, don't fucking get me started on Smallville.
I haven't watched it since when it first came out, so I thought, I'll give this a try. And I've watched the first 2 episodes, and this is bad.
Miranda is watching it now. It's on Netflix. This will be the 3rd time or 4th time she's watching the entire series all the way through. Just don't get me started. I think the show isn't good until the very last series, and even then, I'll only look over my shoulder at it. Yeah, but maybe it's because I know the end is near. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, what we were talking about. The other one, though, is Goat Simulator. Been still playing. T is obsessed with it. After nursery, he has to play it. We have to play it almost every day. And we've got all the trophies. Like the used pod. Somebody save me.
Oh, yeah.
We've got all the trophies, we've done all the car ramps, we've done all the events, we've done all the quests. We have 100%ed that game now.
How, dude? How can you? There's so much.
We're now on the DLC.
There's so much to do.
We're now on the DLC. And the DLC we decided to do the multiverse of whatever it's called.
Oh, God.
And the first 5 minutes of it, T's like, I don't like this, Daddy, because it's literally just a cutscene. And it's the train from Half-Life.
It's
wicked. The train and just seeing all these weird things going on around. And then the first 5 minutes of gameplay is you going down to the test bed and you pushing it into the same machine, exactly the same layout.
So
Scientist, cool. You get a little, they call it the GET, the HEV suit, so you get your own goat suit.
It's a goat one, yeah.
And then this multiverse, and it's really weird. So there's this comic world where everyone is a cartoon that looks like Disney, and there's a giant Scrooge McDuck style house, which one of the channels, you get up to the top and you jump in, and it's just full of gold like in DuckTales. And when you do, you jump in, and it's like broken every bone challenge, and then you get given a neck brace and your body's all in bandages. But then there's like a entire Greek part of the city. There's a cowboy part of the city. There's a normal city that everyone's human but goats.
So is it?
It's a complete.
It's 2-player. You're playing it. You both
can have up to 4 players. So
you have a goat each.
Yeah, you and T. It's split screen.
Oh, right.
So we play it split screen. So you and T could play split screen, but you could actually join our game and we could do 4-player Goat Simulator 3.
Maybe we'll just have to try that. So you don't have to stay near each other. You can go off. Is that what you do? You just let him one off while you go do stuff?
Well, he's obsessed with having to be wherever I am, which is just how he is. And then, he kind of constantly headbutts me. But as I've unlocked everything, in the main game, his favourite is the firework launcher because he says, I'm sending them all to space, and you fire it into someone, you just see them disappearing up into the sky and then explode into fireworks.
He's quite good at moving the character around?
Not bad now. First few days when he was playing it, he really got the arse with it. But no, he worked it out now. Now I've given him the smaller controller.
The controller helps, yeah. My T can't figure out the camera controls. So he plays Spider-Man 1 on the PS5.
Yeah.
He just swings around. He loves going, Daddy, look, here's the Avengers. And he climbs up the Avengers. He can do all the swinging, can do all the moves and stuff, but he hasn't figured out the camera, how to wiggle the camera around. That's what he struggles with.
Yeah, I mean, that's what T does. He sorts out the camera, then moves around, then changes the camera, then moves around. He'll get there.
Yeah, my boy does that. So we won't talk about Hytale just yet.
No, but that's me. That is me. So we'll hand over to you now.
Let's move this on.
Have
a drink of water.
So lightly used there. As cheesy as Smallville was, I didn't finish it when it was on. Fair play to them for sticking to their no flights, no tights rule, though it did go on a fair bit.
Well, the thing is, I found it annoying, Adam, because of that reason. Because you just think like, come on, you can fucking fly. Just fly. Like, because he'll be like running around and doing these big jumps. And I just say to him, can he fly yet? Is it the season where he can fly yet? Is it the season where he can shoot lasers from his eyes yet? It's just a bit fucking, I just think it's a bit shit.
To be fair, it would be so much better at school for him. When he's like, being bullied again. Oh dear, you've got no testicles anymore.
Like that. Right.
Shame how Alison Mack turned out. Oh dear, yeah, quite right.
Oh yeah, dude, that lady was going around getting people for her
sex trafficking
for some bloke's cult.
Nexium cult.
she's like having a mini comeback now. I saw she was interviewed on something, kind of claiming to be a victim of it.
Yeah, so allegedly when she was released from prison in 23, she retired from acting and started leading a private life.
Yeah.
But it's private.
Money dried
it's
out, obviously.
private in the same way that Harry and Meghan want a private life.
Right, yeah. Because the guy who plays Lex Luthor's got a podcast.
Oh,
which
really?
is a pretty good fucking podcast too. I don't think he's ever spoke about it, but he's had a few of them on. I'd like to see an episode where she's on it. That'd be good. See if they can have a conversation. Right, let's keep going.
What have you been up to, Rob?
Because of something that we're about to talk about has taken over my life completely. From the last time that we recorded, I've started watching... Jeez, I've instantly forgot. It's fucking cool. Useless. Landman.
Yeah, I'm
With
really
Billy Bob
tempted by
Thornton.
watching it because I'm non-stop getting clips of it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, and Ali Larter, isn't it? Oh, my God.
I tried to watch Tulsa King, or whatever it was called, which was the Sylvester Stallone one.
Yeah, I've not tried
Didn't
that
get on
yet.
with it. Didn't get on with it. Not my cup of tea, I'm afraid.
But yeah, it is really good. I think I'm on episode 4 now. It's great. Kind of having it on in the background whilst doing other things. So I'm not really sat there watching it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those things that you can move, look at it, go away. When there's a bit too much exposition for what I'm in the mood for right now, I can do other things. Or normally because I'm playing Hightail. And that's pretty much all I've done. That's it. Other than I have update on the USS Sit Show. You've read the script that I've got so far. It does exist. I'm not lying.
Yeah, there is
something
one
else.
coming
I have
soon.
written something, and it's been briefly looked at. So that'll come soon. But
Will Trek Roulette ever make a comeback?
oh fuck yeah! You only remember that because I mentioned it because of what's going on. Probably not at the moment because I just don't have the time or the energy to.
No, I agree. There's too much.
So if people didn't watch the Trek show, when this was called the Untitled Trek Show, the idea was Trek Roulette was going to be, we had a website, SideQuest Mark made a site for it and everything.
Spreadsheet, yeah.
Yeah, you press this button, it generates characters from Star Trek, a series to use, and then a plot point, and then a antagonist, random antagonist. And you had to, a guest would then write a comedy sketch with all those things using my character, your character, and another character for them to act out. And here's the cat. And so they would, they'd come and would talk about it, would generate it, and then a week later they'd come back. It just never happened because I've got to edit the whole fucking thing, and I just, ain't got time at the moment. But maybe one day that will appear. But anyway, that's a complete side note. Yeah, so we can talk about it now. We've both been playing along with Mark Hightail.
Yes.
And if people know what Hightail is, if you've ever played Minecraft, imagine that. But
better.
But more. I think that's the right thing to say. It's more.
Minecraft Plus.
People call it Minecraft 2.
Yeah.
So what is Hightail? It's made by the people who made a mod for Minecraft, which was called Hightail. It had a server. It apparently was the most popular server, like private server that was on Minecraft ever. That guy made a shitload of money for it. And they decided they were going to make their own game, which they started doing. After a couple of years development, they were then brought by Riot Games. And then it spent the next 6 years in development hell, to which point all the original people either got pushed out or fired. Mm-hmm. And then a company, I don't think it was NetEase or Tencent or someone like that, brought Riot, and Hightail was one of the games they cancelled. So what happened then was this guy, I wouldn't say his name's Simon, I think that's what his name is. He went to Riot and said, can I buy it back? They said, all right. £25 million later, he's brought it back again, and then he rolled it all the way back to before Riot brought it.
Yeah.
Because apparently it was going in a direction he didn't want it to go anyway. And then after 2 weeks of having it, released it. So he basically rolled it all the way back, fixed it, released it, and he's made all his money back already.
And it's
and
brilliant.
He's hired all the original staff back, and all the people making these mods that we've been using loads of, they're all getting hired to be
Good.
full-time staff members.
So it's pre-alpha at the moment,
Yeah.
and it's about $23 if you just want the basic version with no additional skins. Obviously, if you want to support the project, if you pay more, you're getting skins which really
They're
don't.
pointless. They're completely
They
pointless.
should be pennies, really. But that money is going towards development costs. So
Yeah.
if you want to dedicate that much to it, yeah, go for it. But you introduced me to it, and I looked at it on your screen. I thought, that does look really nice. I mean, the fact that you've got things like proper furniture, which Minecraft still hasn't done. And bits and pieces like that. So for those of you that like the creative side of it, building a house and everything like that, this is the game for you. But even the adventuring side of it, and we've chatted online when we've been playing it, I believe you said the random generation of the mines and the dungeons is like nothing we have ever seen.
Yeah.
It's not like the Minecraft ones where you might get a long strip of mine train and a couple of little kind of bits and pieces left and right off it. You get fully featured dungeons, and even on the top of the world, we're not underground, you get entire civilizations built, proper villages that are functioning, houses that are different each time. We found a shipyard the other day,
Yeah.
which we just weren't expecting.
Well, I was just walking through the wilderness and then found kind of like this, kind of like basically a big hole in the ground with a waterfall going into it. So I followed it down, and at the bottom of it was this really fancy looking kind of door. I opened it, and it was basically a wizard's hideaway with books all over the walls and chandeliers and like loads of stuff. And it was like potions everywhere. Clearly it was like a wizard's hideout underground. It's like just walking in the forest. But it's like, if anyone's ever played a lot of Minecraft, and remember when they brought out, it might have been the Bedrock version of it, which is when they brought in like the caverns, so the big splits in the ground. And that, when it came out in Minecraft, was like, oh my god, this is incredible. This is what it always should have been. That's what this is constantly. You get those moments constantly. Mark and I spent like, what, an hour in a really well made, proper dungeon the other day, in something that you would think was handcrafted, but it's not. It's auto-generated. It had like prison cells with mobs in it, like spiders that these people have obviously captured.
Yeah.
Hidden, like after a while, we realised that certain platforms you could destroy, and there's hidden chests filled with actually useful stuff. Bosses, like enemies waiting for you and hiding in things, loads of stuff.
And to be fair to it as well, a bit unlike, again, this is unlike Minecraft, where Minecraft, you walk around a corner, oh shit, it's a creeper, bang, boom, dead.
Yeah.
This feels like if you die, you don't feel like you've been unfairly treated. You feel like
No,
I had every chance to turn and run or fight, and I've just done this badly.
You can beat really difficult enemies if you're careful with your blocking,
Yeah.
be patient, just whittle
And
their
move.
health down and move. Yeah, and move around. In Minecraft, it's like you will win as long as you've got the better armor. That's it. If you come up against a difficult enemy and you don't have potions, you're dead.
Yeah, 100%.
In this, as long as you've got a shield and a sword and you can block, you can probably kill it.
Although, no, saying that, now we've expanded out and walked out into the other areas. You've got to have, so your main carrying should always be, a sword, a bow,
Yeah, you need a bow.
a shield, and a pickaxe. And the bow is because there are characters in it, as you expand out, they don't come down within striking distance.
Yeah.
So your only way of getting it, and those ones you cannot get away from easily.
Yeah. But it's, considering how much is in it now, there's a lot going on. I mean, yeah, they have got stuff to work on. The farming, like something that I really like to do, is very bare bones.
Yeah.
You put it down, you water it, and literally within 5 minutes you've got it fully grown.
The animal husbandry as well.
Doesn't
We
exist.
just go
Yeah.
off screen, come back, and suddenly all the animals are gone.
Yeah, so that's almost pointless.
But they have said they are working on all of that, so
But
it
yeah,
is
it's
coming.
alpha. When I think about because I had Minecraft in alpha, I paid $9.99 for it, and it was basically just creative mode. That's it. You had nothing to do, and just placing blocks and building square things. So when you think that alpha compared to this alpha, what a completely,
Well, this is
completely
pre-alpha.
different game. No, pre-alpha is it?
Pre-alpha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what we're getting at is it's fucking brilliant.
It is.
And yeah, we're all completely addicted. And I was saying like, oh, why don't we pay for a server?
Yeah.
I think the cheapest I could get it was £8, and it could take 4 of us. 4 gigabyte RAM is what they were offering me, and not very much. I was like, oh, split 3 ways, whatever. And then I told you, and they were like, no. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. 2 hours later, we had our own personally hosted server. By the end of that evening, we had an AI-built server management portal that shows us everything we need.
And we can all manually upload mod files and edit the mod files. How much RAM do you give it? 16 gig?
24 gig of RAM, which is what they say is for multi-public server of 25 up to 75 people.
It's funny because I'm playing it doesn't feel like I'm online. There's no lag. None.
Lag. When all 3 of us have been on, we've had one issue where the map stopped working, haven't we?
But that was the mod's fault.
Which we think, was the mod's fault.
It is the mod. It's on the chain. It's on the list of bugs with the mod.
Yeah.
So,
but we've never. Oh, where did Rob go? He was right next to me and suddenly he's disappeared. We've had a couple of crashes. I've had a couple of crashes.
I've had the odd crash, but I did when playing single player too.
Precisely. So I don't think it's just very good. Absolutely worth playing. If you like Minecraft, if you like a creative game like that, get on board with it.
I'm still playing Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, in between Hytale, but Hytale has kind of taken over a bit. And T has been playing on my 3DS.
Oh,
He's been playing Luigi's Mansion 2 on the 3DS, which he plays I've got the Switch. Have I got the Switch version? I've got it on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the remastered version.
Yeah, you see,
so
I've never played it.
Yeah, they're different.
I played the original.
I had it and I never played it.
I played the original on GameCube because I had it on my original game. Loved it. Completed it within a few days. Loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I never got around to doing number 2 though, and I really feel like I should do, because if it's as good as the first.
Yeah. Well, he's really amazed. It's because the 3DS is out because I was sorting something out for Christmas. His 3DS.
Yeah.
So now he has a 3DS like mine. And he is amazed the fact that he can close the lid and come back to it and open the lid and it's there.
Yeah.
The 3D thing, he turns on and turns it off. I don't think he thinks it's fun, but like me, it probably gives him a headache.
See,
it's weird. You have to look at it the exact right angle.
When I got a 3DS, I bought the 2DS specifically just so I
The flat one.
I had the wedge one, and then I got the 2DS XL, which was
having that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got the proper 2DS XL, which I bought cheap from a charity shop, I think, and that was brilliant. No 3D slider, no messing about with it. Huge screen on it.
There's no games that really need it, need it at all. But
it's a gimmick.
Yeah, and it is cool, but I always turn it off anyway for battery life anyway. I've always turned it off. I get a headache from it. So if I ever did have it on, it'd be the first notch above being off, basically. But the new 3DS XL, which is what I have, the last one they made, is going for the same price now, second-hand, as it was new. Mm-hmm. They're exploding because of people doing things to them and stuff, and it's very easy, and everyone where I stand, I don't want to get myself doxxed and in trouble here from Nintendo or on YouTube, but it's a very popular console. Every game on it runs great. It's a tiny little handheld, fits in everyone's hands, no one gets hands cramps.
Yeah.
What a great console. If you've got one, keep it, do not let it die. You can change the battery in them, take the back off, you can just take the battery out and put a new one in.
Deserved far more love than than Nintendo gave it.
Yeah, I don't think it did as well as the DS did. No, my mum didn't have a 3DS, but she had a DS.
The DS.
Everyone had a DS.
The DS was, it just exploded like the Wii, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then the 3D, as I said, it was a gimmick, and people just looked at it and went, no, no thanks.
Right, anyway, we should probably get on with this. Well, how long have we been going for?
Well, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Okay.
So probably about 55 minutes on the show at the moment.
Let me get my notes. I'm going to get it up on IMDb.
I didn't actually make many notes on this, actually.
I did. I made some notes.
So those of you streaming, I mean, you would have seen the title of it, but if you missed it and you've joined us late, we are watching. So I got Rob singing in my ear because you can't hear it. You can hear it because he's on that mic as well. We're watching The Arrival, 1996.
Keep saying it.
Oh, it's 1996, which is a weird Charlie Sheen film
Is it like
with him
that?
trying to be a serious actor, not comedy.
Mm.
So that's what we watched. I really hope no one else kind of watched listened to what last episode and went, right, we'll go and watch Arrival.
No, we did say the
We
year.
did
We
say
said Charlie
The Arrival.
Sheen.
We absolutely did.
Okay, hold on.
He's wetting his lips. This cat's just really pissed off, isn't it? So,
This is Scuba, for those who are looking on YouTube. This is supposedly my cat. She spends most of her time on Miranda's lap. She has sprayed, like, gob all over the screen.
Thanks, cat.
Yeah, I'll just touch something now.
Oh, what
Forgot it
have
was
we
a touch screen. It's now got pads, has gone to a star.
Oh dear.
But that really doesn't matter, does it? It just means I've selected it.
No, it means you changed icon somehow. You can only check.
I did that to wipe, and it's
Oh, maybe you can wipe up and down on it to change the picture. I don't know.
whatever. Wevs, Trevs.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay. I hope everyone's having fun so far. As you can see, as I said, this is the most organised podcast that we do.
Of course it is.
Hang
I
on.
keep letting you believe that.
I've got a burp coming, everyone. Sorry. There we go. Right, everyone on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Anyone there watching? Anyone still on?
There's still people watching.
Right, ready?
Yep.
The
The
Arrival, 1996, rated 12, 1 hour 55 minutes, starring Tiger Blood himself, Charlie Sheen.
Yep. Zane, an astronomer, discovers intelligent alien life, but the aliens are keeping a deadly secret and will do anything to stop Zane from learning it. That's the blurb for it. There's a few big names in it. Richard Schiff is the one that
He's in
people all
everything.
know. Yeah, he's Dr. Emil in Man of Steel. He's Lost World. He's Eddie. He was in The West Wing. He was in Seven. He is in absolutely everything, and you kind of feel bad for his character because he really is just like beaten in this film.
Another guy, Leon, what's his name? Leon Rippey.
Rippey.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's like in The Blacklist. He's in Sugar. I just looked at him. He's in The Patriot, Deadwood, Stargate.
Yeah,
He's again, like Under the Dome. You probably wouldn't know his name,
no.
but if you looked at a picture of him, you know who he was.
And it's same with the main bad character, Ron Silver, who played Gordian in this.
Yeah.
You'd recognise his face, you wouldn't recognise the name. And I mean, geez, one of his known for films on IMDb,
go on.
Time Cop.
Oh yeah, it's the first one there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, that's with
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, yeah.
Yeah, little Johnny. It's
6.2, that's unfair.
I think it's very unfair that it gets 6.2 on IMDb. It's not a comedy. So, as I said, when you first see it's Charlie Sheen, you immediately think Hot Shots, 2.5 Men, Hot Shots Part 2, what other? It's done loads. There's a film where he plays a garbage man. I can't think of what it's called. But most of his films are comedy films. So you just got to expect, it's going to be some sort of spoof, funny alien film. And then you watch it, it's like, no, this is actually deadly serious.
Yeah. It's a good film.
It's a great opening.
And I was still high on the Hightail addiction. And I was like, I'm going to have Hightail on and watch this at the same time.
You did.
I had to keep stopping Hightail because I was like, no, I want to watch this bit. I was actually engrossed in it. In some of these films we've watched, I've been bored. Whereas this one, I was not bored at any points because I do like a slow burner.
And this is a slow burn.
35 minutes of slow burn of, it is building it up and kind of making you give a shit about
You
things
get
happening.
excitement within 5 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, you get,
It's a
my
great
God,
intro.
brilliant excitement.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. The very beginning of the film, a character who doesn't stay alive very long
No.
and doesn't get that much screen time is stood in this beautiful poppy field. And for the era, it zooms out to reveal that she's in the middle of the Antarctic or Arctic. And and she's like, this shouldn't be here. And then you go into this news report going on about the summer's the hottest it's ever been, and this is really weird for this time going. And then and then we're in the radar, not the radar, the giant satellite, the radio satellite dish that Charlie Sheen works in, Zane works in, and they capture this signal, and it's just actually feels really good.
Yeah.
And the more I've watched, so this is the third time I've watched this film now, and the more I watch it, the more I realise, as much as, yes, the CGI is ropey, but it's 96. We'll give it credit for that, even though Independence Day literally came out that year or the year after.
There are some scenes that are better than others in the CGI.
Some of the green screening is ropey, but the story is really, really good.
He's got the most 90s haircut.
Oh my God, doesn't he? I like the twist in it.
Yeah.
There's a good twist to it. And I've lost my train of thought about what I was going to say. Well done, me.
Yeah, it's because I interrupted you by talking about haircuts.
What was I going to say? I genuinely can't remember. We'll need to keep talking, and it will come back to me, no doubt. But ultimately, I know what I was going to say now. Yeah, have watched it third time. You can't help but think, if you squeezed it down into a 45-minute episode and replaced, almost keep that story going. Imagine if you could kind of run that film, but then film a TV series about two FBI agents looking into something weird going on. It felt very X-Files.
Yeah.
The actual film itself, there's a lot that feels... well done, Kat. If you heard that
The
on
podcast
the
guys will be hearing this. He's doing it again, Stop.
I can't help but think, it felt really X-Files. There's parts of it that you could imagine, actually, even the filming style felt like the X-Files. I know that's a typical for the era. It may have even been the same filming crews that they used for it. But it could have made a great X-Files story.
Yeah.
Of these aliens are here and they're trying to... You could just imagine it.
But at the same time, you could actually have made a good series out of it. You could have egged it on and been drip feed little bits.
Yeah, I could imagine Ice Cube being Zane.
Oh no! Could you imagine?
Just sat in his room doing a webcam video for it.
Oh no! Yeah, right. Well, now we know there's the Arrival 2. The Arrival 3 will be having it. Right. Breakdown of the story, because as much as I gave you the blurb doesn't really help much. So Zane is a radio satellite operator for NASA JPL. They discover a signal which is non-repeating and from Wolf 353, I think I want to say what it is. Runs it over to Jet Propulsion Lab, to his boss. His boss goes, I'll give it a listen. I'll send it to the boys upstairs. Oh, by the way, Zane, can you come in my office? Yeah, you're fired. We've got budget cuts. Zane then finds out that actually the cassette was never given to anyone, and it's all seeming to be covered up. So he phoned his mate who hasn't been fired, who's still at the radio satellite. Can I have the backup? But Department of Justice is allegedly there, and he gives up the backup, so screw that. And he ends up working as a satellite repair person. And actually, he's pretending to be a satellite.
So I think telecommunications, or he's working for Sierra Satellites.
But I thought he was pretending to because he wanted to get hold of the satellites.
No, I think he's genuinely working in phones and satellite, but then that's when he starts changing uniforms and stuff. So the next bit is he then realises, well, why don't I utilise all the satellites I've seen around the neighbourhood and build a phased array, as he calls it. And that's actually quite a good storyline. It's getting all these satellites and basically using them at night when no one's aware up in his loft. And he's looking out for this signal, which he finally catches just after he's caught a young boy spying on him.
Kiki.
More about him later.
Yeah.
That then leads him off to Mexico, where he meets our woman from the very beginning of the film, who's trying to work out why the heat's going up out there. And it turns out there's this new power station that's been built, and it's letting off all these weird emissions. And he eventually sneaks in there, and he finds out that they're all aliens.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
All the while, people are trying to kill him. and he doesn't
The
really
aliens
know.
trying to kill him.
The aliens are trying to kill him, but he doesn't know they were aliens until that point.
Yeah. And
They
they're
then,
trying to terraform the planet.
yeah, they then set him up for murder. He then escapes back to America, confronts Gordian, who was his boss, who turns out to be an alien as well. He then gets the evidence of that and threatens to show it to the world. Ends up back at the radio satellite, and we've got this whole thing of, oh, have they caught him? Oh no, he's managed to kill them and sort it all out at the end. And that's kind of how it ends. And he ends with him broadcasting the video of this evidence he's got, and you're kind of led
Which
to
is
believe,
not good enough evidence, by the way.
No, nowhere near. And you're led to believe that he's broadcast it across all of them because he's pointed it at the right satellite this time. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the main story. The whole point is, yeah, aliens are here and they're trying to terraform Earth because we've already ruined it. So why don't they come here? Lots and lots and lots and lots of little clever bits. So now you know that Kiki, the boy, was an alien.
Yeah. That was a bombshell.
That was a bombshell, but what's really clever is if you notice, and I had to read the IMDb notes and read up on it, none of the aliens sweat. So if you notice, so when Charlie
Sheen's covered in sweat.
he's covered in sweat, but none of the aliens
Oh,
when he
I
comes
didn't
across
notice
it,
that.
the taxi driver isn't sweating. But that's one key point is his girlfriend, who you assume is an alien by the end of it, turns
Yeah.
out not to be. She never sweats, so actually was she an alien all along, and that's what the sequel will be about. Don't know. But yeah, all the alien characters that are in their human suits don't sweat. So you can assume that the aliens don't sweat because they like the heat and whatever. So you notice the first time they meet Kiki, he comes up with an ice pack. I don't want that on me.
Oh, yeah.
So was that meant to be a little subtle clue
Yeah.
that you then go back and go, that's why he didn't want the ice pack on him. They want this hot
Interesting.
world, and yeah, that's why. So I quite like looking at little
completely
things like
missed
that.
connection. I was too flabbergasted at the scene where his legs bend the wrong way and he runs off.
Oh, no, it's
into
the
the
first time you
distance.
see that. When
Yeah,
it's
but that last was the worst time.
yes, it's horrible.
The
isn't
worst
it?
one. You're seeing this kid because it makes this bone crunching sound.
So
So for those who haven't watched it, imagine a person stood there and then suddenly there's a bone crunching sound and their legs bend the other direction like a minotaur
Yeah.
or something, and they just start running.
yeah, and he just
It's
turns around
like-
and off he goes.
Yeah, and it was really badly done too, that last scene.
Yeah, and the first time you see it, there's this elderly Mexican man that's trying to kill Charlie Sheen while he's in Mexico, and Charlie Sheen chases him out after the bath scene, which we'll talk about in
Oh,
a
the
minute.
bar scene, fuck.
And while Charlie Sheen's looking at the public who suddenly appeared behind him, you just hear the horrible noise. The legs snap backwards and then he just springs up in the sky over the wall and off he goes.
Yeah.
And it's like, actually, that's pretty cool. I actually really like that.
I won't talk about the bath scene. Right, so for whatever reason, there's a scene where Charlie Sheen has to have a bath. And he calls up his voicemail machine, which will be very confusing for young people to understand what that is. And he's listening to his girlfriend apologising to him and asking where he is. All the while, it's doing little shots to like water coming down the walls, and I'm like, is his bath leaking? What's the
Is it
point of this?
condensation?
Is
Is it
there
just
something
really
happening?
hot?
What are they trying to build some kind of tension for something happening? Well, what happens? It turns out is the floor above. Someone's having a bath as well.
No, it's the old man, because when he looks up, he sees the old man at the
Oh,
doorway.
yeah.
So the old man above him has turned the taps on in the bath above him, and he's letting it flood.
Yeah.
And yes, you get this giant cast iron bath dropping into his bath.
And he just gets out of the way. The sound. It's the first time in the film where the sound engineer was like, "My time to shine," because he just went with the thing, and I'm there like kind of enjoying it, and suddenly it's really fucking loud in the headphones. It's like, if I can get a clip of it, I'll try and paste a clip in here, because it was so like, oh my god, I text you, and I was like, fucking hell, the bath. And then he's like running through the streets chasing him. And at first I didn't really notice. I think I was in so much shock I didn't notice him put trousers on. And you don't see his bottom half for a long period of time. So he's running through the street fucking naked. He's going straight after this dude. But apparently he found some time to put some jeans on.
Of course.
But yeah, that was a great... And they do the same thing at the end when the whole satellite dish thing's crumbling down. That's the same noise pretty much as the bath one. But suddenly just whack the volume up and just go... all this stuff blowing up. I'd hate to have seen it in the cinema. It'll blow your head off in the cinema.
God, yeah.
You know those videos you see of women getting into cars with loads of bass and their hair's going...
Yeah.
That's what I bet this fucking felt like in the cinema.
But all of it, though, just fit together really nicely.
Yeah.
As much as, so the woman that he meets is an environmental scientist and she's looking at the emissions, and it turns out they know about her but not necessarily him being in Mexico. So they've smashed up all her equipment. He just about saves her from being kind of murdered by being there at the same time. They then start getting along and nearly do the old hide the sausage game, but...
that was so awkward. That scene was so awkward.
But it was good because it would have been awkward. That's what made it feel... As much as I don't like awkward and cringy moments, it's like, actually, this felt real. It's like the bath bit actually felt like what you would do. You'd put something on the speaker, you climb in, it's like, oh, what is... There's something about it. There's not just a charm about it, but it felt realistic, and I don't know why it should be. But yeah, she gets killed by scorpions.
Yeah, I needed to talk to you about that. It's like, I'm guessing they've put the scorpions in there.
Yeah,
or
it's
are
the
they
old man
aliens that are looking like scorpions?
No, it's the old man again, because he's got his bum bag's full of them.
But scorpions aren't going to come and search you out to sting you and kill you.
Well, no,
firstly, they're not going to kill you.
He's put loads in there, and they're meant to be poisonous scorpions, but if you read the trivia on it, they're all like something called an angel scorpion or something like that. Harmless unless you're allergic.
Yeah, that was the bit I was like, look, the scorpions aren't going to be hunting you out, which kind of implied that they were hunting her out. They kept going towards her.
I think that's only because they'd put so many in the room, and they were just meant to be all over the room, it's no chance of it not happening.
Stings her in the bed.
Yeah, it stings her in the bed.
And
but
then you get those scenes of like...
Well, yeah, so he then breaks into the power plant not knowing she's died.
Yeah.
And we finally get the reveal of the alien and what it looks like. And it's a really good design. They've got the weird bendy legs. They've got this muscular kind of torso. And then they've got kind of these weird rabbit ears that flop back. And then as they lift up, there's the brain. Yeah. It's like, this is really weird. They've got the typical big eyes that people associate with greys, I think they call them, the aliens.
They had the same face as the aliens in...
Independence
Day. Yeah.
Very similar face, yeah. So you kind of, you got this scene, and then there's that brilliant scene where there's this I think they call it a transmogrifier, I think.
Oh, where they change.
They force their thumbs into the right position. You hear the bones cracking again, and it turns them into what their human character.
It does 3 swipes over them.
Yeah.
And takes 3 stages, like change, and then a set.
Yeah, that's the one.
And he fucking idiot jumps in it, doesn't he?
Well, just before that, I like the fact that they're dumb enough to go, well, because we're in Mexico, we can just reuse a face of someone that's over in America because no one's going to know. Yeah. And obviously Zane sees it like, I know that face.
It's just him with the moustache.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But I quite liked that. I think they've got this limited number of faces that they're using, and that's what they've done. But yeah, he throws himself into it.
Gets one swipe, it doesn't set, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is horrific!" And his face melts.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of comic that you need for a film at that point, because it's been going on a little bit long, and you're starting to think, I'm enjoying this, but we do need to start thinking about the climax for it.
Yeah.
And there's the brilliant bit where he's in the alien lift shaft, and they're going up in the lift shaft, and he leans into the taxi driver, and he just when he first meets the taxi driver, he says, "Oh, can you take me here?" And the taxi driver's very against it. It turns out he's an alien.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you want to see the ruins, my friend?" Yeah. And he just whispers it, and then just shoves him out of it.
Well, he's talking to an alien, and at first Charlie Sheen just kind of nods or shakes his head, and the guy's like, "Okay," and then he looks at him again and does it again, and that's when Charlie Sheen's like, "Shit."
Yeah.
And then he says the same thing to him. I was like, "Oh, good health and safety on their lifts has got no front." He pushes him off and kills him. I do want to ask you a question, but I want to just fly back quickly. The woman's died.
Yep.
His best friend died.
Yep. Which he's traumatised by. You see him absolutely break down for that.
I want to take, as somebody, an ex-medical profession guy, excuse me a second.
Okay, I'm excusing you for 1 second exactly.
They've got him on a gurney, taking him out.
Yep.
Looks dead to me.
Yeah.
Someone even says, this guy's DOA.
Yeah.
Well, that's dead on arrival, right?
It is.
Excuse me, everyone.
Or
Dead
dick on arse, depends on.
Dick on arse, that's later. Dead on arrival, is that when they arrived? Dead on arrival?
Yeah, you're dead on
Okay,
arrival.
so why is there a guy with a thing in his face squeezing it, trying to make him breathe when he's just been declared as DOA?
Because DOA is not a declaration. So it may be that I can't quite remember. Is it the police officer that says dead on arrival?
I don't know, you don't hear who says it.
Someone says dead on arrival, but the paramedics are still working on him, basically.
Right.
So it's just a member of public or a police officer saying he's DOA, which is saying there's no chance he's going to survive,
Right,
is what they're trying to get the idea.
It just that just made me put my nose out a bit and join
No,
a little bit.
but so he then escapes the alien base,
dungeon, yeah.
gets in a car, drives forward without looking, and hits one of the aliens, who you suddenly see kind of the transmogrification, if we're sticking with that, starts melting and fizzing away. So it's like once you damage the skin, they kind of...
You can see it kind of like escaping, like this kind of like...
Yeah. But within a few minutes, it's daytime, and he's in a police custody, and say, well, you've murdered someone, we think you've killed someone. And you see the police officer go outside, and the van pulls up, and they pull out the body, and you're right, there's this... How comes the woman? And it must be a mannequin. And I'm going to say, the mannequins they used in this film was brilliant. Excluding Gordian, Gordian as well, and the two cleanup crew, which we haven't talked about yet, when they freeze them in liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
Phenomenal models they used.
Great.
And the same with hers. As much as it was silly seeing her going, like that, that's who you hit, is it? That's how she died. But really good models. But yeah, that was a bit comic. That was a bit of a...
It was a little bit of 80s and 90s sci-fi tropes in this. Killer scorpions, a classic kind of... I'm sure I've seen loads of things with scorpions coming in where they're deadly. Liquid nitrogen is the cure-all to all bad guys.
Yep, Terminator 2.
Yeah. It's like Demolition Man.
Demolition Man, yes.
Essentially that's liquid nitrogen, isn't it? You know, it did feel a bit like that, but not in a bad way. It gave me a kind of nice warm feeling, because as soon as I saw the liquid nitrogen kind of steam, is it, coming off of the piece that he had in his house?
Yeah.
And I was like, one of my notes is, why the fucking hell has he got something with liquid nitrogen in it? Which actually he addresses later on.
And it's genuine.
That's calling it.
And if you look at, that's actually a genuine thing.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, great. He's acknowledged that that's fucking ridiculous to have that. But then in my head I was like, they're definitely going to use liquid nitrogen again in this film.
Later, yes.
They've got the science man on set who's done that. He's going to be back. And I wasn't surprised when I saw it later on.
Saying then we'd go back and talk about these guys then. So there is a cleanup crew the aliens use, and you assume that they are also alien. But what you don't know, are they the same alien, or are they other aliens, or are they just... You never know, because these guys will operate a gardening service. And it's almost like Gordian goes and turns up and says, I understand you can fix things. So it's like, are these people human, or are they not human?
No, I think they are aliens, but it kind of felt to me like maybe they're a different sect of the aliens. They're like the mafia of the aliens.
Possibly.
They're doing other stuff, you know. But they're not part of the science team trying to do these things. Because he comes up to him, doesn't he? He goes, oh, I hear that you can tidy things up or something, doesn't he?
That's it.
Yeah.
So, and this is when we get introduced to probably one of the coolest things in the film. And I really love this weird brass-looking metallic ball that they use to clean up the mess that's been left. And it's brilliant. It's this metallic ball, and he rolls it into a room once it's been triggered. And a bit like Hellraiser, it kind of starts popping to bits, but then it starts spinning, and you've got this kind of laser light going around, and everything gets just sucked into it.
Yeah.
So the room is absolutely empty. And when they do it in the loft, it looks such a really effective effect. And
the great shot where it sucks a bird through the air.
Yes.
And the only thing left is just a feather just floating down. I was like, that was a neat little touch.
It was a really, really nice little touch,
yeah.
that thing. And then obviously they use it in the radio satellite as well, causing it to collapse, which was, again, also very cool. And it wasn't overused.
No, I think it only happens.
It happens twice.
You see it happen twice, But
you assume
there's a third time before you see it the first time, isn't there?
I don't know if they do it or if they just turn up and kill.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
when they're
just
killing because
stuff,
they know he's not done anything.
Yeah, you're
Whereas
right.
at the Zane's house, they know he's got all the recordings and everything,
yeah.
so it needs cleaning up. I think they just kill his mate to start with. But again, great character. No speech from him.
Mm.
Even when they go out and they see Kiki, which is what throws you. Because Kiki
he's
is
just smiling at him.
Because Kiki is then this is why I'm saying, are they a different alien race? Because Kiki's an alien, he knows what's going on.
But Kiki doesn't tell him. You think of it, go back to it. Kiki never tells him that the people have been to the loft.
Your gardeners have been. Well, what gardeners?
Yeah, and then when they go up into the thing, at no point do you go, oh yeah, they went up there. Doesn't say it.
No, exactly. So it's like, actually, yeah, you know what? There's another link back to Kiki being a shitbag.
Yeah, I did send you a text tonight going, Kiki, what have you done? I said something like that tonight, you traitor. Does that really do? When you get... So that bit right at the end, everything's in place. The woman's holding the door closed with these chains because all these aliens' hands are coming through like it's something out of fucking The Walking Dead. And he's done all the machines set up to get the dish aligned. And all that needs to happen is someone in the other room just needs to press one button to send this tape cassette recording to wherever it's going.
Yeah.
And it's Kiki's job, and he doesn't press it.
He doesn't, and then he calmly walks to the door,
opens it, and lets the alien in.
Yeah.
And I was like, no!
So I've got the WhatsApp here. So 38 minutes in, not much has happened. I'm not bored. I've actually stopped playing Hightail to focus, LOL.
Yeah.
Because he's a cool kid.
Yeah, lol.
Jesus Christ, the bar, all in capital letters. Old man. I only have 20 minutes left. Kiki, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was shocked. So what I was expecting was they'd promised him something to help his grandma. That's what I was expecting. I didn't, until that very moment where they're both on top of the wrecked dish. It wasn't until then I was like, he's an alien. Of course he's an alien. Anyway, crunch, crunch, legs back to front. Awful animation of him running off into the distance. Fucking dreadful. It looks like they've got someone to run towards the screen.
Yeah, and then
they've cut the top of him off and played it backwards.
Well, possibly.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me.
Possibly, yes, that would make sense.
To wrap it up,
yeah,
I think it is it. I enjoyed it. Wasn't bored. I was engaged. Yeah, it was an hour. When I noticed it was an hour 55, I thought, oh no. But as I said, 38 minutes. A couple of things happened, not really loads. I wasn't bored. I was enjoying it. I do like a slow burn sci-fi. I wouldn't call this as a slow burn sci-fi, but
no.
It all the exposition, all the other bits were world building and character building, and it wouldn't be the same film without them.
It's got a solid story. It's not badly filmed. It deserves a bit of love, in my opinion. I'm just looking at this, yeah. Budget was estimated at 25 million.
Really?
Opening weekend in US and Canada was just under 5 million.
Oh, what a shame.
And gross worldwide was 14 million.
Oh, that's a shame, because I think it must have cult classic status now.
I think it's got to. And then let me just check here, because I'm pretty sure I'm right. Independence, 96, same year Independence Day came out. So if you think these two came out at the similar times, you saw two trailers for an alien-based film. One is Charlie Sheen and one is Will Smith, straight out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Men in Black, that 95 or 97?
That might be after. I remember it might be after.
97, so it's a year later. But Will Smith is basically, he's just fresh out of his rap career.
Yeah, it's pre-Wild Wild West.
Pre-Wild Wild, right. He is the world's darling that the world is focusing on.
How
for film.
the mighty have fallen.
Absolutely. But who are you going to focus on if those two films come out at the same time?
Well, I mean, even without that, let's say Will Smith was in both of them. I mean, Independence Day is, it's a better film. There's no denying it's a better film. But I would say, though, Independence Day, it does have some ropey CGI in it.
You know what? Independence Day, I tried rewatching it a couple of months back now. fuck me, does it drag.
I mean, it's going to be on the list of ones for us.
I remember
watch,
the first time I watched it was at the cinema with my mum. We went to see it at Hatfield the Galleria.
I think I might have seen it in the cinema. I don't know who with though.
And thoroughly enjoyed it. And it didn't feel like it was bum-numbing at all. But rewatching it now, it drags.
Maybe.
I'm just looking here at the difference. So 50 million more budget, 75, oh Jesus. 75 million budget estimated. Opening weekend US and Canada was 50 million. Gross worldwide, 817
Wow,
million.
everyone else in the world loved it. Yeah, but you know, I do actually think it's a good film. It's a good game too. It's a PS2 game of the Independence Day. It's quite good.
PlayStation 1.
It's PlayStation 1.
It's PS1, yeah.
It's quite good.
I enjoyed Independence Day. The book's hysterical because it's the alternate ending. In the book,
What's the alternate ending?
so Randy Quaid, old drunk farmer, yeah?
Oh, yeah, you've told me about it.
Yeah, straps a missile to his biplane and flies that in instead.
Yeah.
And allegedly there is an alternate ending available with that. I
Didn't
don't
they
know if
think
that's
it was
true.
too bleak or something, or they didn't want to have that. Anyway, back to The Arrival. I enjoyed it. It's nice when we have good ones on this show.
It's nice for having one that actually has something to talk about as well, because this really did, because it was a surprise to me it could be that good. And something I didn't say, so very, very quickly, did you notice on the ship, when he's not in the ship, in the power plant, when he's at that bit where the giant pod flops down and drops in, the alien sees him and there's all these screens dotted around that then start showing his face. Mm-hmm. The screens are held by this brass-looking human hand.
I didn't notice.
It looks like one of their hands holding the screen.
Oh, I didn't notice. I wonder if that's what they've done. They've just painted someone's hand.
Oh, possibly. But anyway, really worth watching. If you didn't watch it because it's a solid bit of sci-fi.
It's on YouTube free.
Yeah, absolutely. And on Pluto TV.
What's that?
It's another Amazon thing, I think. But there's loads of
there's fucking streaming service.
Yes, but it's got something like 50 live channels which are just showing shows all day long, 24/7, and films all day long. Oh. And then they've got a collection of films you can just stream straight up as well.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
That'd be nice. If you do Independence Day, might as well make it a double bill. You know what, Adam? That's not a bad idea. I've now watched the second Independence Day film 3 times. Hmm? I actually don't mind it.
Maybe I'll need to watch it 3 times.
It's got slaughtered. Loads of people, it's not a mark on the phone. I actually quite like it. It's not a terrible idea for a film. I think I was just very negative over it because of the love for the first one. But that's something to talk about another time. I just
realised I'm putting myself out of shot there.
Oh dear.
YouTube by leaning back, sorry.
Right. We need to do the spinny spin.
Does it have a noise? Do we need to connect it to the creator? Does it go click, 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 click?
I have no idea, seeing that I have never, ever had my volume on to find out. Let's find out. Hang on.
Because the
volume up.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. Let's get your Bluetooth going. Or you can just put it up next to the microphone. No, that's okay. No, okay. We've got it.
And we'll can it. If I do it here. No, I need to keep talking for it to happen, and then.
No, let's put it. Let's just connect you on here. I think it'll take 2 seconds to just turn your Bluetooth.
Delete results. That's a shame because the first one had chosen.
Bluetooth's ready. It's waiting for someone to connect, so you should be able to just find it.
Okie dokie. Look at this
okay,
technology.
Kat, you're starting to actually annoy me now, whacking me in the face with your ass.
Look at my ring, Daddy. DLZ collector. Apparently, I'd already connected to it once. There we go.
Okay, paired Tom.
Oh, you need to
change computer.
Whichever one was cooler. And put the volume on that one. So that's fine.
It's 9, 10.
9 and 10, unmute.
Okay, just give us a little play.
There we go.
Okay, you guys won't hear it, but you have heard
You will if you go back and listen to this episode.
Yeah. Okay, that's
there was another good one.
Okay, it doesn't delete them after you've done that, does it?
It will do when I tell it to remove.
Okay.
So I've kept them for the moment.
Okay, so what we're doing now, a new segment, and this is how we're going to decide what we're going to watch on the next episode. Tentatively, it has 2 named. It's called Untitled Sci-Fi Roulette, or it's 100 Sci-Fi Before You Die. Essentially, Tom has got a list of basically the top 100 sci-fi films, according to whatever AI.
It was
or
AI.
something.
I stuck it into
ChatGPT or
Gemini because I thought Gemini is probably going to be the one
Gemini.
that grabs the most recent data. And I said, give me a list of the top 100 sci-fi films. And it said a load of bullshit about actually that's really hard to do because it's very much based on who's written the lists and whatever. These are the top 20 that are most commonly.
And then you say, Gemini, I asked you a fucking question.
Things
just give
like
me the answer.
2001, Blade Runner, Alien, Star Wars Episode 4, they're all on there. But then it said, what I've then done is I've split it into categories like action and alien and things like that, and I'll give you a whole 100. And then I said, just give me the fucking list. And I've stuck it into a spinner.
Do I fucking asked? I didn't ask for your opinion, Gemini. I asked you to do a fucking job. You sycophantic little wanker.
Yeah. But the point is, this has come about because Rob and I often get to this point of the show and we then have
And
Rob
I
then say,
haven't organised it.
I haven't chosen the film, shit. And I then throw something in there and we just agree on doing that because it's easier than thinking of another one. And maybe that's been a problem. Like you said, we've then watched films that have actually just been good or there's been fuck all to say about them.
Yeah.
So-
it hasn't engaged us enough to want to talk for more than 10 or 15 minutes about it. Whereas you're saying we spoke for 25 minutes about a film that I'd never seen before, saw an actor in it that we weren't expecting, and it was actually really good. So what we're going to do, Tom's got it on his phone, he's going to press the button, it's going to spin round, hopefully pick a film we haven't done before.
I don't think there's any on here that we've...
What if Alien's on there? We've done Alien.
Oh, The Fifth Element's on there.
Okay, well, if it comes up, we've done it. We'll just give it. We have to watch the one it gives us. Even if we've both seen it a million times, we have to watch it. That's the game.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could just add... What were the other ones that we said today? Very quickly, we said...
What do you mean?
We said 2 films. Oh, we should add that to the list and add that to the list. Shit, I can't think of what they were now.
Oh, we'll think of it anyway another time. We can just add it another time.
But yeah, what we will be doing is once it's selected, we then remove it from the list and it becomes 99 films.
I hope Evolution's on there.
Evolution is on there.
Yes! I love that film.
Head and Shoulders.
Come on, right. It's all
Here
ready
we go.
to go.
We're
Press
going to
it.
spin it. And it is film number 10.
Film number 10.
1977, Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, it's... Oh, fuck.
No, it's not. Oh fuck! That's
Shit, what's it called? Is it Encounters of the...
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Close Encounter of the Third Kind, yeah. Because I've put that noise in the Guess the Intro.
Oh,
One of the maybe the first Guess the Intro.
yes,
might have
you
been.
did. You did indeed. Right, I'm going to remove that from the list because I forgot to click remove.
So
but
Close
next week's film,
Encounters of the Third Kind. Of the what kind?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay, I'll put that down.
Uh,
year is it?
1977.
1977. Lovely.
Bit of a long film, if I remember rightly. In fact,
I have seen this before, but a long time ago.
I have.
I can't say I really remember very much of it.
Richard Dreyfuss, that was it. He was the
Oh,
one
thank
in
you,
it.
Karen. Karen sees my pussy. Thanks, Karen.
Thanks, Karen.
I'm a bit late on reading that there, but yeah. One of my pussies.
Right, it gets a 7.6 on IMDb. So not that much above.
You know much about
The
The
Arrival.
Arrival, and I think The Arrival should probably have got a 7. Jesus Christ. I thought for a moment I thought you'd farted, and I was like, that's really loud in my ears.
The stream was like, literally
Jesus
the
Christ.
advert, the trailer just started playing.
It really scared me.
Nanu. 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
It's a long one. But yeah, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Right, mute my phone before it
Yeah,
suddenly goes
fucking
off again.
Get that off, wonk. Okay, that's been another episode of the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening, and thank you to those online watching right now. The VOD will be available. I think it just automatically does it
Straight
Normally
away.
It takes like a few minutes or whatever. Probably a few hours for it to be on a high definition, so it does sometimes. We are 2 members of Studio Channel 84, a network of indie podcasts and other podcast that we do together is called The Variety Show. As always, I like to call it The Main Show. But we've also got Karen and Adam from Lightly Used and Ross and Simon from Who Takes the Socks Off. I did not fuck it up. You can find all of our contact information on www.channel84.co.uk. Email Tom and I on podcasts@channel84.co.uk, or do TJ or do Rob at the same email address, and that'll go to us individually. Thank you to all our Ko-Fi members. That's Oddtrots, Sir James, and that's Karen. Is
Correct.
that right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We do really appreciate it. The camera up there is probably partially paid for by what you guys gave us, so thank you very much.
Yeah, all our hosting, our email system, you name it, it's all managed
absolutely
by
everything.
that.
So thank you very, very much. And I don't think I've missed anything. Have I missed anything?
No, that's it. So next episode in 2 weeks' time will be Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, wicked. Love you, mate.
Right, love you too. I haven't watched Mork and Mindy for so long.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
It turns up in Happy Days.
It does. Well, I think it was all that kind of... We don't need these now, do we?
No, we don't.
It was all that stuff at the same time, wasn't it? All those guys were all in on it together.
Absolutely. Right, streaming people, thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope it's been all right. I hope it hasn't bodged out. I hope the audio's been all right. I hope I wasn't outshot too much. You know, we'll probably do this again if people liked it. We'll see what feedback we get. The same with the variety show, isn't it? We don't, give us some feedback on whether you actually liked or not.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a good one to get. Because maybe we'll just stream all the recordings of these and. Yeah,
I mean, so there is a bit of setup, and this is a bit bodged. Maybe I'll take a picture of how it's all done. We've got pictures turned round, so you can't see pictures of my boy and stuff. It'll get better, but I think it's all right so far, considering this is only the second time we've done it. We haven't done any planning for it.
No, 100%. And this streaming setup is phenomenal. So just in case you didn't know, we're using something called a Hollyland Venus Live Air, which is a all-encompassing camera with an f1.0 lens, and it does all the streaming for you as well. So you can plug it into your laptop and use it for OBS. You can record on it like a normal video camera, but we have got it connected directly to the network with an Ethernet cable. It's connected to our YouTube account. We click stream on there and it appears right in YouTube.
Yeah.
It means we don't have to have a laptop or any other hardware. We can literally just have that camera there. We've got our lavalier mics are plugged directly into it by USB, so that's why the audio is, and we've not even had to touch the audio settings. It just sounds clean to me.
Yeah.
It's streaming's a lot easier with this than it was when we had webcams all over the place. And
yeah, and I really love the 3D cam. I do that. The 360.
The 360, yeah.
But at the same time, it does give you kind of a weird picture if you're not.
Well, it's not just that. It was just.
It wasn't what it's for, though. Was it?
Well, it is. You can use it for that. It's just the editing of the video takes. So we aren't editing these videos. Tomy toy fixing I did yesterday. I'm not going to edit it. Normally, I would film that. I then put an intro in there. I'd put images in. I'd speed up sections. I'd put close-ups on it. I just didn't feel the need to. This is just all we need, and it's streaming nicely.
Yeah, they're just VODs, aren't they? Really. Maybe one day. But we haven't got time to do it. But for those of you that listen to the variety show...
That is still amazing. I still love it.
I've got some actual good Lego here. That was a good price. £22, this. Let me bring it up. It's the DeLorean. If you do like Lego, or like, this stuff, I don't fucking know, you're watching a sci-fi podcast being streamed on YouTube. You must fucking like sci-fi. This is fucking cool, actually. And it's a decent price. £22. Should be 20 quid if I'm going to be really fucking fast. It should be 20 quid. This is what it's about. You can play. T and I play with this.
Absolutely.
We've got Randa went and got one of those treadmill things that are really easy to move around.
Oh yeah.
So he had his Lightning McQueen one on it, and I had this on, and we're driving it on it and letting them go and letting them crash and stuff. Yeah, they fall apart, but who fucking cares? You put it back together again.
You put it back together.
And you put this guy up closer.
I am going to show Kay Back to the Future at some point.
All my cables are all coming off around the back.
So this is Rob's art piece that we were going to do for the variety show, where I have done zero art, and this is the one that Rob didn't want to sell, which kind of then defeated the point of the art project.
You
So
see with dodgy wiring behind. Well, it's because Karen Adam gave me the
micro machine. No, and
absolutely,
I agree. So you know what? I've got a different project for that. And you know what? I will tell you the project's going to be now. It's not going to be a money maker. I'm still thinking about what to do for charity to get money for the Samaritans. I will come up with something for that. But we've got 2 things coming up for the variety show, not Untitled Sci-Fi Show. But this is going to give some people an idea on the variety show. One, we are going to do, for my birthday, which is April 23rd, send me a card or a present, party bags. We're going to have a £10 limit. Mm-hmm. You've got to make 6 party bags using Temu only. Mm-hmm. And what we'll do, we'll keep a party bag each, and then the other 10 we'll send off to listeners that whoever asks for them first, we'll send them off. Okay. So that's challenge going to be number 1. Who can make the best party bags for a tenner out of Temu?
We'll give ourselves a month to do that because the delivery time from Temu would be dreadful.
They've now got UK warehouses.
Oh, okay.
It's starting to sound sponsored. It really isn't.
You can sponsor us though, Temu. I'll take money from China.
The other challenge I had, I was listening to the radio the other day. Have you heard the NHS Healthy Choices advert? There's now an NHS Healthy Choices app, which it's a quiz which only takes a few minutes, and it will help you work out what the correct healthy choices are to change in your life to help you get healthy. And I thought, you know what I want us to do, we haven't done this sort of thing for a while. Mm. I think we didn't even do it last year at all. We only did the music challenge last year. I want us to make 2 adverts. I want us to make a funny advert, which is just ripping the piss out of those health adverts, and then a really traumatic radio health advert that if it was played, it would get banned, but really would get people thinking about shit I need to consider about my health. That's going to be the other one.
Is the health one like that game they just brought out, the political game? Have you seen that? And they pulled it.
No.
So there's this political game that the UK government made, and it was about making the correct choices about like racism and all these other things. But there's this goth girl character in it who's meant to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
But everyone latched onto the fact that actually they all fancied her. So everyone started making fanfics of this character.
Is this purple-haired one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now there's AI videos of her basically supporting reform.
Yeah, and that they really twisted it. So it's just gone wild on the internet about people taking the piss out because everyone's like, oh, actually, I quite fancy that character. A quite strong-minded, attractive, funky, young-looking goth girl that everyone just fancies. Like, we don't mind that she's a bit mental. And they pulled the game in the end because there's like people are not taking this how we wanted you to.
No, this is just literally it's an NHS app, and it's like, I like eating burgers, and it will say, well, why don't you try eating veggie burgers? It'll be something shitty like that, and that will help your health and make you feel better. And I want us to do like an advert that's comedic but still gets to the point about looking after your health, a bit like let's say Fast Show, and then I want us to do one that's like just twisted, traumatic, would get banned if it got played by Ofcom more than once. Yeah,
we need to do more stuff like that because a lot of the comedy stuff that we do, can not quite slapsticky, but it is very silly and dumb and like the fucking seed one.
Oh God, yes.
Oh no, the worst one's the fucking soggy biscuit. Soggy. Everyone hasn't seen that. Is it on this channel?
It's on Rob and Tom in the studio.
Yeah, that one I still gag. I gagged filming you do it.
I think a lot of Cheap Show's audience gagged when they saw it.
For those of you who haven't seen it,
bad things that come to those who.
We're on this very table. We did as if you were playing Russian roulette, but rather than shooting yourself, it was soggy biscuit.
The last person to jizz on a biscuit eats it. We did not jizz on a biscuit on camera. It was icing sugar.
It was icing sugar in a syringe, wasn't it?
It was a cowpole syringe, which worked beyond well. And I think the bit that makes everyone gag is the up close of my mouth as the biscuit literally drops to pieces before it gets to my mouth.
Yeah, I did a real close one. I was like, just eat it, Tom. I'm just going to do a close up. Yeah, you just see it, this really wet biscuit with this white gunk just going down. It goes in your beard and drops out, and you're like, the masticating of it. It's fucking gross.
Gross full stop.
We should have got an Oscar for that. If not an Oscar, a BAFTA. A BAFTA.
Oh, it definitely deserves to be aired at Moondance.
I want to see
Sundance, not
I want to see it
Moondance.
on BBC Three. I want Monkey Dust. We'll have a slot on Monkey
bring
Dust.
back Monkey Dust. I miss Monkey Dust.
Yeah,
That was such a fucking good show.
it was great.
Anyway.
Right, that's it. I think that's it. We've had enough.
Yeah, that's it. We'll end the stream there. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, guys, gals, anyone, AIs, what do they,
Evil bananas.
foreign entities, political powers from other countries. Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Tiger Blood.
We stopped
And
it.
it stopped.
Last time when you stopped it on the timer and it didn't stop immediately, there was a few seconds it was still actually going.